This is 757 Saturday Sports Talk with Matt Hatfield and Coach Ed Young on ESPN Radio 94.1.
It's a fumble.
757 Saturday Sports Talk brought to you by Larry King Law. If you're injured in an accident, you call 757-INJURED for Larry King. With the Coach Ed Young, I am Matt Hatfield. Dino, Franza, other side of the glass. On our final segment of today's program, we're ready for the week number 7 pick 3 selections. To quickly recap, yours truly 13-3-2. The coach is 6-12. But if you go the other way around, you're getting 67% of those to go. And Dino trying to snap his 3-game skid at 2-4. Dino, I let you go first, but I don't know if that's been working out for you the last 2 weeks. You want to just wait?
You know, it hasn't been working out.
Okay.
And maybe Ed will steal my dog, and then I'll be safe.
Yeah, you know what? That could work out for you. So I'll go first. I've maybe I'll snap into who knows? I know that would help you guys if I snap into a funk. So I'll go first. I've been looking at this hard, and I like to find a 757 local angle, and I actually have one. Dietrich Weiss, who we got to interview after the Patriots won the Super Bowl a couple seasons ago. He grew up in Portsmouth. His dad used to coach in Portsmouth, and I guess it follows the theme we just had Larry Archie on. So, all right, we'll go with the New England Patriots. When's the last time they lost 3 in a row under Bill Belichick?
Can't remember.
Ever?
Maybe the year Brady was out.
I mean, they've probably done it at some point, but they don't generally lose 3 in a row. And Raheem Mostert is out for the 49ers, their stud running back. San Francisco's had a bunch of injuries. They play great one week, bad the next week. And this would be, if you do the math, they were great against Miami, they were great against the Rams, not so great against Miami. This would be the week they're not so great. Going to Foxborough, give me the Pats, laying the 2.5 as selection numero uno for me. Ed, you get the next 2 picks. I got Patriots, minus 2.5 at home against the Niners.
Well, this pick I was coming up was not going to do it, but it's changed because they have no offensive line. I'm going Tampa Bay.
That's why he took the Raiders shirt off and he put on the Brandon Lau
shirt. Right, I had a Raiders shirt on. I took it off. I'm going Tampa Bay over Vegas.
No video for the ladies of you taking that off, by the way. He went with, you said, is that right?
Tampa Bay over Vegas, yeah.
Brady and the Bucks. I'm showing 3.5.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, so 3.5. Ed's going to take the Bucks here.
And I'm going to Buffalo is minus 11 with the Jets.
I've even got it 10 now. Can we give him 10, Dino? That's what I'm showing. It's dropping.
What is it again?
He said 11, but I've got 10 right here for the Bills-Jets. What are you showing?
I'm showing 10.5.
All right, we'll give him 10.5.
So we'll compromise.
Yeah, we'll compromise. Split the baby.
I'm going Bills will cover that and beat the Jets, and it could be Gaze's last game.
You're just mad that Connie wouldn't come on and help you, so you're just taking it out on the poor, pitiful Jets.
Well, I'm not mad at her. She's got other things to do, but pitiful Jets is a good statement.
Okay, so there you go. Ed's going with the Bills, laying 10.5 on the road against the Jets, Jets, and he's going against his Raiders, minus 3.5 for the Bucks. Is that reverse psychology, like your Lions, Jaguars?
Yeah, I want the Raiders to win. It's my team. I still do.
But it's not reverse psychology. You're staying away from that today.
But I just think they have no off. Didn't they put them all in reserve? So they can't play.
I don't know if all, but they put a multiple. Let's put it that way.
I mean, you're going to stick in your second line and some guys you called up from the taxi squad.
Maybe they can find a couple 757 linemen looking for work.
Could be. They're going to need something because they're not beating Brady.
All right, my next 2. Dino, if this is your dog, I apologize, but you know where I'm going. I got the hat on, and I got to support my Arizona Cardinals getting 3.5 against Seattle. Listen, I think Seattle, I'm pretty sure they're the best team in the NFC. They may even be the best team in pro football. They have, in my opinion, the NFL MVP in Virginia native Russell Wilson, collegiate high school in Richmond. But they are giving up more yards than anybody. Yards, not points. Anybody, including Dallas, in the whole NFL. Listen, I'm not sure they could stop retired people. They certainly couldn't stop our guy, Billy Joe Dupree.
They wouldn't be able to stop him today. No way.
No one's stopping Billy Joe Dupree, even now.
They just don't have the talk defense.
So, point being, Arizona with a guy who's as good as there is a receiver in the league in DeAndre Hopkins, and a guy who's one catch away from 1,400 in Larry Fitzgerald to join Jerry Rice in that milestone. Give me them plus 3.5 because worst case worst, like I said last week with the Texans-Titans, worst case worst, we lose by a field goal. They better not, though, go for 2 like Romeo because I'll take my Cardinals hat off and stomp all over it.
That's actually not a bad pick.
Cardinals plus 3.5. And do you know, was that your pick, by the way, or no?
No, I thought about it, though.
All right, so you're safe unless Ed steals it. I'm going to go back to my over-unders. If you're keeping track at home, I'm 3-0, I think it is, on over-unders this year. I got 1 over and 2 unders. So you say go with another over here. The totals are getting so high. Now, this will be the week that the over-under bites me. The highest over-under on the board, I do believe, unless I'm wrong here, it's 57? Is that what you're showing with Texans and Packers, Dino?
57. Let's take a look here.
That's what I see.
Points. 57 is a lot of points for the Texans.
That is a lot of points.
And the Packers, and I think both teams have protection issues, which will keep their offenses from getting in the 30s. Both have excellent quarterbacks in Aaron Rodgers and Deshaun Watson. I'm counting on you again, Raven Green, to make some plays on defense, the first Colonial grad JMU product. Give me under 57 in Green Bay, Houston. My final selection to go with Arizona plus 3.5 and New England minus 2.5. Ed, give us your final pick before Dino's dog, woof woof, to go with Bucks minus 3.5 and Bills minus 10.5. Are you going with a favorite or a bow wow?
Well, one of my other favorite teams, my 1B, I actually picked them to lose this game. And then I see they're the underdog, which is surprising. But both teams, I think, are undefeated. And that's that Tennessee-Pittsburgh game. I'm showing 1.5 Tennessee favorites.
That's what I'm showing.
And I can think the Steelers can win it outright, but I have a feeling it's an upset.
Was that the dog, Dino?
No.
Okay. But I'm not taking it. All that build up for nothing. I'm not doing it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you do that? Why do you do that? You are a terrible guy.
Now he is going to take mine. You watch.
What a weasel.
I think this could be, well, it's not his, it may not be his pick, but it involves his team.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Rams over the Bears.
Okay.
Bears are getting, no, I have 6.
So you're going with the favorite. You're going with the Rams. Now, you took the Bears last week and they won for you. So your psychology lesson today is, my only win I get, let's go against that team the next week.
That's my psychology against that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I tell you what, different defensive coordinator than 2 years ago, but I remember when the Bears shut down that Rams offense.
Yes, they did.
We'll see if they can do it this year. I am taking the Chicago Bears.
There you go.
Plus the
Attaboy.
6 points. That is my dog this week, and I think I have a lot more confidence in this game than I do taking Cleveland last week. What a mistake that was.
We got a lot riding on this game Monday night, and I believe we're carrying that, right? Because we don't have the baseball Monday night, correct?
Yes.
So you'll hear it right here on Monday Night Football, ESPN Radio 94.1. The Bears against the Rams. Chicago plus the 6 there for Dino. Ed's taking the Rams minus 6. We'll have to put a dew on it or something. You about slurped that whole dew down in 2 gulps. My gosh.
No, it's
You're going to be in a hospital.
No, it's more than half.
Oh, okay. I thought it was empty. I'm looking at the bottle.
No,
it's
right here at the top. You can't.
Okay. I'm blind. I'm blind as a bat. There you go.
And you can't hear out of the other eye.
I can't hear out of the other eye. No, I can't. So
I think Billy Joe Dupree has something to say.
we're out of time. We don't have any more for Billy Joe.
He was not at a loss for words.
No, he wasn't. We appreciate him coming on along with Coach Hatcher, as well as Larry Archie, head football coach of the Granby Comets. I almost called him the Green Run Comets and the Granby Stallions. No, he's the head football coach of the Granby Comets. I'm gonna start mixing school names. Call them the Granby Greyhounds and the Norcom Comets anyways. Granby Comets football coach Larry Archie. We thank Billy Joe Dupree and Coach Charles Hatcher, as well as Brian Rizeppa. Go get his book. We tweeted out a link on our 757 Sports Talk page. As we sign off, guys, our poll question today, 757 Sports Talk, which double-digit underdog has the best chance to cover? Syracuse plus 46.5 at Clemson, Tennessee plus 22 against Bama, Virginia plus 13.5 at Miami, or Nebraska plus 26.5 at Ohio State. The audience says, put your shekels on plus 46.5 for the Orange with Salem linebacker Anwar Sparrow against Clemson. That's a lot of points, 46.5.
That's a lot.
37.8% of the audience picks that. 26% says UVA, and 17.8% split on Tennessee and Nebraska. I think Syracuse and Tennessee cover, don't win. Virginia and Nebraska, you both get blown out by the Hurricanes and Buckeyes today. So that'll do it for Dino Franza and the coach, Ed Young. I'm Matt Hatfield. We'll talk to you next Saturday right here on ESPN Radio 94.1.